जय श्री माताजी। विश्व के सभी साधकों का सुबह के ध्यान सत्र में हार्दिक स्वागत है। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी को वंदन करके हम सब ध्यान की स्थिति में बैठते हैं। चित्त सहस्रार पर। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी कृपा कर आज का ध्यान सत्र शुरू करने की अनुमति प्रदान कीजिए। सामूहिक बंधन लेते हैं। अपना चित्त हृदय में लाते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी कृपावंत होकर आप हमारे हृदय में विराजिए। आपकी कृपा में हमारा हृदय निर्मल, शुद्ध एवं विशाल बनाइए। श्री माता जी आपकी कृपा में हम केवल शुद्ध आत्मा है। तीन महामंत्र तत्पश्चात श्री गणेश मंत्र।
सरस्वती
जय श्री माता जी। हम सब संतुलन करते हैं अपना राइट हैंड पृथ्वी तत्व पर, चित्त पीड़ा नाड़ी और सहस्रार पर। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी आपकी कृपा में सामूहिकता के ईड़ा नाड़ी पर तमोगुण के सभी बाधक तत्व भूमि तत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपा कर सामूहिकता की ईड़ा नाड़ी शुद्ध कर दीजिए। राइट हैंड गोद में, लेफ्ट हैंड आकाश की ओर। चित्त पिंगला नाड़ी और सहस्रार पर। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी आपकी कृपा में सामूहिकता के पिंगला नाड़ी पर रजोगुण के सभी बाधक तत्व अहंकार आकाश तत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपा कर सामूहिकता की पिंगला नाड़ी शुद्ध कर दीजिए। लेफ्ट हैंड गोद में, दोनों हाथ सामने। चित्त मध्य नाड़ी और सहस्रार पर। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी आपकी कृपा में सामूहिकता के सुषुम्ना नाड़ी पर श्री महालक्ष्मी जी की शक्ति जागृत कीजिए, कार्यान्वित कीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमें संतुलन दीजिए, हमें वर्तमान में रखिए। चित्त मूलाधार चक्र पर, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी आपकी कृपा में सामूहिकता के मूलाधार चक्र पर गणेश तत्व प्रस्तापित कीजिए। चित्त मूलाधार पर, श्री कुंडलिनी गौरी माता। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कुंडलिनी गौरी माता, साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवै नमो नमः। अपना चित्त मध्य नाड़ी से सहस्रार पर लाते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी कृपावंत होकर आप हमारे सहस्रार पर विराजिए। श्री माता जी आपके चरण कमलों का दर्शन हमें हमारे सहस्रार पर दीजिए। श्री माता जी हम सब अपना अहंकार और प्रति अहंकार आपके श्री चरणों पर समर्पित करते हैं। कृपा कर आप हमें निर्विचारिता प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमें ध्यान में स्थित कीजिए। जय श्री माताजी। इसी ध्यान की स्थिति में अमृतवाणी आत्मसात करते हैं।
Today we have gathered here to do Guru Puja. This system started long time back in India. I think even at the time of Patanjali, maybe even earlier, when they were great seekers and their gurus were sitting in the jungles where they used to get permission to go there, and then they would get their realization, very few of them, one or two. So we had many rishis and munis in the olden times in India. So this system of Guru started. Also one of the reasons is that there is no organized religion in India. There is no popes, there are no priests, nothing like that. They have priests just for worshipping in the temples. But for giving realization, for talking about higher life, they all had to go to very great realized souls. And it was absolutely the freedom of the Guru whom to accept, whom not to accept. And everybody was tested thoroughly by the Guru if they are capable of achieving self-realization. And this test was so hard, so difficult, and also to a point of cruelty, that very few could pass through that test. It's not like SahajaYoga, everybody does SahajaYoga. It's not like that. That, of course, made it a very narrow margin for people to achieve their realization. And these Guru never used to leave their own seats. They called it takya. They would be there in their own place. All those who would like to go to him could come. If he allowed, then only they can meet. You may go for miles together, nothing. No obligations of the Guru that he should meet you. Perhaps they didn't feel that love and compassion for the seekers. They didn't understand that these seekers are ardently seeking the truth and they should not suffer. That may be the reason they were not so much concerned. All the time they were testing their disciples. Even Ramadas, who was the Guru of Shivaji, was testing even Shivaji for so many times, though he was born realized. So to get this Guru Pada, to position of a Guru, after that they had to work very, very hard to achieve a state of a saint. But in SahajaYoga that is not the case, as you know. I just thought if people get their realization, they'll see for themselves what's wrong with them. They will introspect themselves and will try to correct themselves. It is true for many, many people, but some of them still are lingering behind and are going on and on and on, thinking that they are Sahajogis, they have achieved a lot, they are something very special. So this delusion is all the time is creating this problem. This delusion makes them very narrow-minded, selfish, self-centered, and people can't believe how can they be Sahajogis. So the first and foremost thing we have to know that this Sahaja has worked out because Param Chaitanya is transmitting compassion. It never did before. It never had that kind of an attitude, which it is there because I am a mother. And this compassion has worked it this way that you all have got your realization, you have achieved a state which we can call as a self-realized souls. But still, because you got it so easily, cheaply, I think still we don't realize what we have got. Still we do not practice meditation, introspection and dedication. Some are very much there, but mostly we are just living in the idea that we have already achieved. So the first thing we should introspect, are we concerned about ourselves? All the time do we think that we are suffering, we have this problem, that problem, or this should be done, that should be done. If the attention is on that all the time you are worried about yourself, then you cannot break. You cannot break through this shell of your being, which is under the domination of your mental selfishness or self-centeredness. Even self-centeredness is absolutely against your growth. There are many people who come, I have seen even to Cabella, I know they have to suffer a lot because they think it's a very open space where they have to live and they must make all arrangements to make themselves comfortable. Such people have to grow still much more. For a saint, any place has to be heavenly. You must have seen me enjoying everything. I can live anywhere, I can sleep anywhere. I have no demands of any kind. But if you are worried about your body comforts, your body troubles, then still you are at a body level, which you have to transcend. Worried about how you look, how you dress up, what sort of things you have to wear. All this makes you yet not a good Sahaja. This is one style of Sahajogis who still want very great comforts. So what you have to do? If you are used to comforts, try to go and sleep on the street. I will not do that, but you can do it. Or sleep on a tree. You may fall down, doesn't matter. Do all kinds of things that are necessary to punish your body to understand that you are not bound with this comfort of the body. This is one of the greatest things one has to see, that you are not bound by your body. It's all right if you have comfort, well and good, if you don't have, well and good. For a Sahajogi, it is very important that he should be able to live like a saint. Not necessarily that you should become a sannyasi. But from inside, your body should be such that you can dominate your body. How can you not sleep anywhere? Why can you not sleep anywhere? Then also that they want to have a very comfortable arrangements about bathrooms, this, that. All these ideas are there because you are very self-conscious, but not super-consciousness is not there. You want to have everything first class, and anybody who tries to interfere with that kind of a thing, you don't like it. I can understand a person who is very old, he cannot manage things, he has to have a certain amount of body comfort. But even young people these days are extremely comfort-oriented. That is not for surgery. Of course, I have seen people in the West are better off in this matter. Because when they go to India, they told me they like ST buses better than comfortable buses. So I said, why? Because mother, you can jump in the bus nicely with all the luggage. Because the windows are open, you can breathe. Very natural, very good. They wanted to go on bullock carts also. I mean, they enjoy all that. Actually, if you see and notice, in the Western world mostly, people are taking to more rustic life. They are enjoying more the rustic style of life than to this so-called comfortable artificial life. Not so much Indians, I would say, also Malaysians. I think most of the people I've met in the Western countries are really great. Because they can sleep anywhere, they can eat anything. You ask them, how did you like the food? What did we eat? I don't know, mother. That is the sign. That is the sign of a person who is not bothered as to what he is eating, what he is getting, what is his taste. I like this, I like that. These words drop out. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. You might think that I'm asking you to do something hazardous thing, you see. It's not difficult at all. Because if you have to impress the people around you, you have to be like a saint. And if you are a fussy person, if you are a fusspot, then you cannot impress others that you have got self-realization. Many people tell me, mother, people had to do so much to go to Himalayas, do this, do that, and then they got their realization. How is it these people you have blessed? Even some great saints asked me that. What right they had to get this realization? Why did you give them realization? What have they achieved? I said only their desire. Their desire was very much there that they should get their realization, and that's how they got it. But now to go into only desire is not sufficient. You have to depend on yourself. On the light of your spirit, you should see what's wrong with you. This is a very important thing. Ask questions to yourself. Why do I want this? Why do I need this? What is the purpose? Because as you have seen, all the rest of the world is mad. Call it mad. Because they are running after stupid things. They are wanting things which have no meaning to spirituality. So spirituality itself should be self-satisfied. If you are spiritually endowed, then you are self-satisfied. And this self-satisfaction within you will lead you to that ocean of joy about which I have been telling you and all the scriptures have described. For Sahajogis, the word we use is Nirananda. Nirananda means a joyous state where nothing is needed. Joy itself is joy. You are enjoying only joy. Nothing is needed to make you happy. You are happy because of joy that you have in the Nirananda state. If you go and see how these saints lived, you will be amazed. How they managed their life, you will be very much amazed. How many days they used to fast without food, never bothered. They never thought it was fasting. They just used to think we have no food, so no, don't we? Of course, you don't have to go through, you have got your realization. So now you have a power to achieve this mastery. Now you have this power. The another thing I have noticed about Sahajogis, some of them have grudges about others. Sahajayoga is the blessings of love, blessings of compassion. There is no place for any kind of hatred or any kind of revenge or anger among Sahajogis. If you have that, you must conquer it. It's a good chance. If you find somebody who is very hot-tempered, who is very angry type, go and make friends with that person. Just see if you can carry on with that person or not. If there's a first spot, also make friends with such a first spot. And see that you achieve that peace which will keep you above all kinds of hatred, all kinds of temper, which is a very bad thing. But some Sahajogis lose their temper very fast. I would say they cannot be Sahajogis, because if you have no control over your anger, then how are you powerful of compassion and love? But you don't even have to control it, just there. Once you have it for that state, then you just watch and see. In the olden days, the saints, mostly, used to be very much angry type people. They couldn't bear the stupidity of the world. And they used to be very, very angry type, and they used to run away from it. I know of a saint, Nityananda Swami, who always lived on the tree. And anybody tried to come near him, he used to throw stones at him. Couldn't bear people who were all heated up and coming to him. But you don't need that. You have a way of achieving love and affection of the people who seem to be very, very troublesome and grudging type, or maybe some people who are very aggressive. This is not a difficult task if you try a little bit the other way round. Mostly people, when they find somebody who is a very hot-tempered person, they run away from that. We don't want to have anything to do. Those who are not hot-tempered, those who are good-natured, you can always be friendly. What is so great about it? What is so nice about it? What is so sweet about it? But how you speak to the person, how you talk to that person, how you manage that person, your love will definitely melt him down. Because he is a Sahajogi. I am not saying for non-Sahajogis. Sahajogis as they are. You have to be extremely compassionate and affectionate and love. The another thing which is extremely important for us to know, that we have got this realization through Mother's love. Only my compassion has acted. Only the power of Mother's compassion could have worked it out. Now, even if this love is flowing towards the stones or towards the mountains or towards anything which is very solid, the ripples come back. They have to come back. In the same way, you people now who have got realization have to know that compassion and love is the only power you have got, nothing else. If you love yourself, you care for yourself, you care for your family, and care for your children, then you haven't achieved much. You are only worried about yourself, because that's your limited area where you move. But if you can break that and find out places where you have to express your love, you can. As they say, the water finds its own level. In the same way, this compassion has to flow to all the places, to all the ditches, everywhere, and should find its own level. But if you are just satisfied with yourself and you are not bothered, you are just trying to believe that you are a great soul because you are a SahajaYogi, then I must say that you are sadly mistaken. In this lifetime, you can achieve that state. In this lifetime, you can get to that state within yourself. Now the third thing that troubles SahajaYogis is that, Mother, we want God's realization. That makes me laugh. You see, it is already there. Already there. Like once you get into the sea and you say, Mother, we want to go to the bottom of the sea, you can always go. Just slip and you will be there. In the same way, once you have developed a kind of a self-realization and have jumped into the ocean of this compassion, there's no need to achieve anything. The sense of achievement, I should be that, I should be this, is all coming from your human haunting. That should be over. Now you are godly people. So you should not think, I should achieve this state, I should achieve that state. But just go on slipping, just giving up all the weights that you have in your heads, and it will work out. This is what I have been saying to you, that you have to dissolve itself into the compassion. Also, there are still some very people who want to be in the front. Especially Indians will all sit together in front. I have seen it that way. They have no right. They have no right to sit in front. Nobody has right to sit in front or to seek a place. They should sit wherever they get seat to sit down with complete satisfaction. Whether you sit in front or at that corner, even in the darkness, you can get my vibrations. You can get everything. So, to be prominent, to sit someplace where you are prominent is not necessary. What is it in a prominence? What do you get? To be lost into the crowds, to be lost into the ocean of love is the main thing. All these are mythical, that we should somehow or other get the front place. You see, as Marathi आपण म्हणतो, समोरची जागा पटकावली मी. Means I have managed to get the front seat. Front will be the back and back will be the front. It is very surprising how still people are trying to achieve something so nonsensical. So where is your mind? Where is your attention? What are you thinking? If you are thoughtless, you will be satisfied, you will be happy. You will not ask for anything. You will not want anything. What is there to have? What is so important? All these ideas come from ignorance. I must tell you from ignorance. Once this Hare Rama, Hare Krishna fellow came to me and he said that we have heard you are a great saint, this thing, that thing, and you have all the comforts of life, you have everything here, very nice, this thing, that. So, how are you a saint? I said, how are you a saint? I have given up my family, I have given up my cars, I have given up my house, I have given up my children. I said, one more thing you have given up. He said, what? Your brains. So they said, but how do you say we have given up our brains? I said, very simple. I have given up nothing because I am holding nothing. What is there to give up when you are not holding anything? Now, I would say, in this house or on my body, anywhere, you think you find anything equal to the dust particle of Shri Krishna, you can take it. Should be equal though. Now they started looking here and there. I said, then what have you given? Just stones? What have you given? Why are you boasting about giving up that and giving up this and giving? They even shaved their head. What is it? All these useless ideas that we have done this, we have done that. Anybody in SahajaYoga who thinks he is doing a lot of work for SahajaYoga should give up completely. That's a sign of another ignorance. If you are part and parcel of the ocean, everything is done by ocean, you are doing nothing. To have such ideas about yourself shows how little you know about yourself. You are the ocean. If you are the ocean, how can you claim, I have touched this shore, I have touched that shore, I have touched this shore? No more I is left. Once this I-ness drops out, then only the universal being within you shines. All these things are so clearly evident in our characters. Some people are very identified, say with their country or maybe with their worshipping style, whatever it is. All these misidentifications have to be given up. It's very difficult for people because they are so conditioned. And as long as you are conditioning, you cannot rise above your mind, which is a myth. You cannot. Now try to understand what are your conditionings are. One of them, I would say, I've seen, I'm so surprised. You go to the Western countries, all of them only sing songs of Sri Ganesha. They know all the songs of Sri Ganesha, Sri Ganesha's photographs, Sri Ganesha's everything, children also. And now I've seen that vibration stop. Why should they stop? Why should Ganesha stop the vibration? Why they are doing it, I realized, was because I said Sri Ganesha incarnated as Christ. Their identification is with Christ and Christianity in a very subtle way. So all the vibrations stop. Imagine with Shri Ganesha's music we heard in one of the Eastern Bloc countries, and all the vibrations had stopped. And they were singing all the song of Shri Ganesha, not one song of SahajaYoga, leave alone about that Guru. Not once. So even there's a very subtle identification. There was one fellow in Russia, supposed to be very intelligent. He said that, all right, if we keep mother's photograph and also the icons, we can get the same type of vibration. You cannot. Because icons are made by some artist, imaginary. These are not representing actually even Maria or Christ or anyone. They are all imaginary. If Italian ones makes Christ, he is Italian style. If somebody French one makes, he is thin like French. If you get somebody, say from Holland, he'll have a forehead like that. You see, all of them, they depict Christ as they want. Then we have Maria the same way. Her expression, her photograph, everything is all according to the imagination of the artist and to whatever country he belongs, that he will do. And they are not free. You can see they are not free. Because all these artists have a certain style. Now if it is Rembrandt, it's a style. If it is Leonardo, it's a style. Though they are born realized, still they have a style. Nobody is like this, that he'll make today like this, tomorrow like this. There's no freedom. They are bound by their own styles. Everybody has one style, and that is the style they follow. Because, what is the reason? Reason is they must have done 3-4 type styles. Must have done, sure. But people must have rejected. This is no good, this is no good. So it's all, you see, opinion of the people. So they must have taken to one style. All right, this is the style. So you can see Christ. If he's Japanese, he'll have chinky eyes. If he is Chinese, he'll have no nose. If it's Indian, he'll be dark. So all kinds of Christs I've seen. And I feel that, how can they emit vibrations, tell me? While with my photograph, how can you compare? Also, cameras were to be developed at this time. Do you notice that part? Cameras were developed at this time, not before that. This loudspeaker was not developed before this. Aeroplanes were not developed before. I have been traveling for 19 days, one day in the plane, second day in the public program. They could not do all that. Nobody could do this. Neither Sri Krishna nor anyone. They could not fly by aeroplane in those days. Now we say we have 65 countries, somebody says there is no 68 countries, or go on correct. But it's only possible because today, there are aeroplanes. They were never there. So all these things are, even video, even the way you are seeing my image there, was that available before? No. So this is a very special time where science has also supported seekers to find the truth. Science has supported. We have to be thankful to science, that part of science which has been so much supported. Even there was not a car, I could not have gone up to Milan even. Imagine going on a bullock cart, what would have happened to me? So, All these things are created today for you. You were also born in those times for the specials. They could not give realization because that time you were not there. Very few people of your caliber were there. But I wonder if you understand your caliber. The way you are sometimes growing shows that you don't understand your caliber.
जय श्री माताजी। ध्यान की स्थिति बनाए रखें। जय श्री माताजी। श्री आदि शक्ति मंत्र। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदि शक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। जय श्री माता जी। आरती की तैयारी करते हैं।
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जग में संकट कारक कितने लिए अवतार माँ, कितने लिए अवतार। विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा। तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जो भी शरण संगीत सुन लो, माँ मधु संगीत सुन लो। होय सके जो सेवा, होय सके जो सेवा, हमसे करा लेना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी, नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी, नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री साक्षात् श्री स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी, नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देवी, नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला
शक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
जय श्री माता जी। हम सब प्रार्थना अर्पित करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आज का ध्यान हम आपके श्री चरणों पर समर्पित करते हैं। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमारा चित्त स्थिर कीजिए। कृपा कर हमें अहंकार और हमारे संस्कार से परे प्रस्थापित कीजिए। श्री माता जी, हमारे अंदर के सारे दोष, बाधा, नकारात्मकता नष्ट कीजिए। हमें भ्रांति से मुक्त कीजिए। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमारे अंदर शुद्ध इच्छा शक्ति जागृत कीजिए। हमें प्रसिद्धि और लोकप्रियता से अलिप्त रखिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमें आपकी कृपा में संतुष्ट और समाधानी हैं। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमें प्रेम और करुणा की शक्ति से आशीर्वादित कीजिए। ईर्ष्या और स्पर्धा से हमें अलग रखिए। हमेशा हमें संतुलन में रखिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमें सभ्यता और आत्मसम्मान का जीवन प्रदान कीजिए। हमें आध्यात्मिक परिपक्वता दीजिए। भौतिक और बाह्य के आकर्षण से हमें मुक्त कीजिए। कृपा कर हमें संतों जैसे सद्गुणी बनाइए। श्री माता जी, सारे विश्व में पवित्रता प्रस्थापित कीजिए। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपके श्री चरणों पर हमारा कोटि कोटि नमन, कोटि कोटि नमन, अनंत कोटि नमन। जय श्री माता जी। सामूहिक बंधन लेते हैं। जय श्री माता जी। आज के कार्यक्रम, आज शाम का ध्यान 7 बजे प्रतिष्ठान पुणे यूट्यूब चैनल पर लाइव प्रसारित होगा। आज का ध्यान सत्र यहीं पे संपन्न होता है। अब हम सहज संगीत का आनंद लेते हैं। आज का दिन सबके लिए आनंदमय, मंगलमय रहे। जय श्री माता जी।
शक्ति बोलो, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो, निर्मल नाम का अमृत पी लो, निर्मल नाम का अमृत पी लो, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो। तन मन अर्पण कर दे सहज में, प्रीत प्यार को भर दे मन में, प्रीत प्यार को भर दे मन में, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो। सुख की झोली तू ही ले ले, दुख का दरिया माँ को दे दे, दुख का दरिया माँ को दे दे, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो। सहज की नैया में जो आए, जीवन उसका चलता जाए, जीवन उसका चलता जाए, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो। देर ना कर तू खुद को समझ ले, सहज वृक्ष का फल तू खा ले, सहज वृक्ष का फल तू खा ले, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो। धन दौलत की माया सारी, ज्ञान का रस पी कर हो भारी, ज्ञान का रस पी कर हो भारी, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो। किसका तू है, क्या है तेरा, माँ निर्मल और सहज है तेरा, माँ निर्मल और सहज है तेरा, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो, निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो, निर्मल नाम का अमृत पी लो, निर्मल नाम का निर्मल बोलो, आदि शक्ति बोलो। दर्शन दे दे निर्मल माँ, दर्शन दे दे निर्मल माँ। आँखें तरसती तुम्हारे बिना, आँखें तरसती तुम्हारे बिना। दर्शन दे दे निर्मल माँ, दर्शन दे दे निर्मल माँ। जो भी आए शरण तिहारे, जो भी आए शरण तिहारे, मुरादे उसकी पूरी हो जाए, मुरादे उसकी पूरी हो जाए। सुना जीवन तुम्हारे बिना, सुना जीवन तुम्हारे बिना। दर्शन दे दे निर्मल माँ, दर्शन दे दे निर्मल माँ। आँखें तरसती तुम्हारे बिना, आँखें तरसती तुम्हारे बिना। दर्शन दे दे निर्मल माँ, दर्शन दे दे निर्मल माँ, दर्शन दे दे निर्मल माँ, दर्शन दे दे निर्मल माँ। रे सारे सा सा रे सारे सा सा रे सारे सा सा रे सारे सा सा सारे सा ग रे ग सारे सा प म प सारे सा ग रे ग सारे सा प म प सा प म प ग म रे सारे रे सा नि सा दा नि रे सा नि रे सा नि सा सारे म प दा नि सा, सारे म प दा नि सा, सारे म प दा नि सा। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी।
निर्मल बोलो जय जय बोलो, आदि शक्ति की जय बोलो। निर्मल बोलो जय जय बोलो, आदि शक्ति की जय बोलो।
चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। निर्मल नगरी जाना है, माँ के दर्शन पाना है। खुशियों को लुटाना है, सहज के धन को पाना है। निर्मल नगरी जाना है, माँ के दर्शन पाना है। खुशियों को लुटाना है, सहज के धन को पाना है। प्यार के दरिया में जाकर निर्मल प्यार को पाना निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। धारणा करना है, चैतन्य लहरी पाना है। सहज के खुशबू में ढलकर निर्मल को अपनाना है। ध्यान धारणा करना है, चैतन्य लहरी पाना है। सहज के खुशबू में ढलकर निर्मल को अपनाना है। निर्मल नाम को जप कर प्राणी सगुण से निर्गुण होना है।
निर्मल नाम को जप कर प्राणी सगुण से निर्गुण होना है।
चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। जीवन आना जाना है, सहज की नाव चलाना है। दुख को भूल जाना है, सुख का सागर पाना है। जीवन आना जाना है, सहज की नाव चलाना है। दुख को भूल जाना है, सुख का सागर पाना है। माँ के शरण में जाना है, हमको मुक्ति पाना है।
माँ के शरण में जाना है, हमको मुक्ति पाना है।
चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी।
निर्मल बोलो जय जय बोलो, आदि शक्ति की जय बोलो। निर्मल बोलो जय जय बोलो, आदि शक्ति की जय बोलो।
चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी।
निर्मल